Your future is being created by what you do today. Commit to progress and the results will follow. Growth doesn't come from what you do once in a while, but from what you do every day with intention. Success is built on small, consistent actions taken every day. What you do today shapes your tomorrow. Today we're going to talk about something that can change your life if you commit to it every day. It's not some secret formula or a quick fix. It's about the daily habits and actions that, over time, can help you achieve the success, fulfillment, and happiness you're striving for. We're going to dive into 10 things you must work on every day, simple but powerful practices that can move you closer to your goals. Now, you might be thinking, how can working on just 10 things really make a difference? Well, I'm here to tell you that consistency is key. It's the small steps done daily that lead to lasting change. And these aren't just about what you do, they're about who you become. Today we're going to break down the areas that need your focus so you can take charge of your future and make every day count. If you're ready to take your life to the next level, stay with me. The next few minutes will be packed with practical tips that you can start applying immediately. Let's dive in and explore these 10 key areas you can work on every single day to build the life you want. Number 1, cultivate positive daily habits. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about something that can shape your life more than almost anything else: your habits. The small, consistent actions you take every single day. You see, success isn't about doing something big once in a while. It's about doing the right things, the small things, day in and day out. And if you're not intentional about your habits, you'll find that time has a way of sneaking by, leaving you wondering where it all went. So today I want you to think carefully about this. What are the habits you're building every day? Are they taking you closer to your goals or further away? Now, cultivating positive daily habits doesn't happen by accident. It starts with clarity. What kind of person do you want to be? What kind of life do you want to lead? Think about that for a moment. If you want to be healthier, happier, more successful, you've got to do things that align with that vision. Start small. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just one habit at a time. Let's break it down. Take your health, for instance. Maybe you start with drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning. It's simple, but it's powerful. Or perhaps you commit to a 10-minute walk each day. Over time, these little actions add up. They become second nature, and before you know it, you're on a whole new path. How about your personal growth? One of the best habits you can build is reading. Read something every day that challenges your mind, inspires your heart, or teaches you something new. It doesn't have to be a whole book. Even a few pages can make a difference. Feed your mind with the kind of thoughts and ideas that will push you to be better. And don't forget your relationships. Make it a habit to show appreciation every day. Send a kind message. Say thank you. Give someone your full attention when they're talking to you. These little gestures build strong connections over time. Here's the truth: good habits are easy to underestimate because their results aren't immediate. You might not see the impact of going to the gym today or saving $10 this week, but I promise you, over months and years, those small, consistent actions compound into something extraordinary. And the reverse is true too. Bad habits, no matter how small, can chip away at your potential. Skipping that walk, ignoring that book, wasting an hour scrolling through your phone, it might not seem like a big deal now, but over time, it all adds up. So how do you stick with positive habits? The key is consistency. Make it simple and sustainable. Don't try to run a marathon on day one, just focus on showing up. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. And don't underestimate the power of tracking your habits. Whether it's a journal, an app, or a simple checklist, seeing your progress can be incredibly motivating. Let me challenge you today: pick one habit, just one. Something small, but meaningful. Commit to doing it every day for the next 30 days. Maybe it's writing down 3 things you're grateful for. Maybe it's spending 15 minutes on a project that matters to you. Whatever it is, stick with it. You'll be amazed at how such a small, consistent effort can lead to massive change. And finally, surround yourself with the right people. Habits are contagious. If you're around people who are motivated, disciplined, and positive, you're more likely to adopt those traits yourself. Find a community, a mentor, or a friend who can encourage you and hold you accountable. You see, every day is a new chance to build the habits that will shape your future. So start today, not tomorrow, today. Take control of those small daily actions and watch how they transform your life. Because when you cultivate positive daily habits, you're not just changing what you do, you're changing who you are. Number 2, nurture your physical health. Now let's talk about one of the most fundamental aspects of your life, your health. You know, it's often said that if you don't take care of your body, where will you live? Think about that for a moment. Your health isn't just about how you feel today, it's the foundation for everything you want to do, be, and experience in life. Without it, everything else becomes harder: your work, your relationships, your dreams. So how do you nurture your physical health every day? Let's keep it simple. Start by listening to your body. It's always giving you feedback, whether it's fatigue, hunger, or stress. Don't ignore those signals. Pay attention and take small steps to give your body what it needs. First, look at how you fuel yourself. What are you putting into your body? Food isn't just something to fill you up, it's your fuel. Make a conscious effort to eat foods that give you energy, not take it away. Whole foods, vegetables, lean proteins, these aren't just fancy terms, they're the basics of giving your body what it needs to function well. That doesn't mean you can't enjoy a treat now and then. Life is about balance. But make sure the majority of your choices are working for you, not against you. Then there's movement. Let me ask you, how often are you moving your body? Exercise isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. It's about strength, endurance, and the ability to handle life's challenges. You don't need to run a marathon or spend hours in the gym. Just start small. A brisk walk, a short workout, stretching in the morning, it all adds up. The key is to make movement a daily habit. And don't think of it as a chore, think of it as a gift you're giving yourself. And let's not forget rest. Rest is just as important as action. How often do you let yourself truly recharge? Sleep is non-negotiable. It's when your body repairs, your mind resets, and your energy is restored. If you're not getting enough sleep, you're operating at a fraction of your potential. Create a bedtime routine. Turn off the screens, wind down, and give yourself the rest you deserve. Hydration is another piece of the puzzle. Your body is mostly water, yet so many of us go through the day dehydrated. Carry a bottle of water with you. Sip throughout the day. It's one of the easiest ways to improve your energy and focus. And here's a thought: health isn't just about the physical, it's also about managing stress. Life is full of challenges, but how you respond to them makes all the difference. Practice ways to calm your mind, whether it's deep breathing, meditation, or simply taking a moment to pause. When your mind is at ease, your body follows. Let me tell you something important: health is an investment. The time, energy, and effort you put into your health now will pay you back many times over in the years to come. And the best part, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. Every little step you take, every healthy meal, every workout, every good night's sleep is a step toward a stronger, more vibrant version of yourself. So today I want you to ask yourself, what's one thing you can do right now to nurture your health? Maybe it's drinking a glass of water. Maybe it's taking a walk. Maybe it's deciding to get to bed a little earlier tonight. Whatever it is, start now. Because your health is the foundation of everything you do. Without it, the journey becomes harder. But with it, you have the energy, the strength, and the vitality to live the life you've always wanted. Take care of your health, my friends. It's one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. Number 3, strengthen your relationships. Let's talk about relationships. The people in your life, your family, friends, colleagues, and mentors are some of the most important assets you have. Success, happiness, and fulfillment are deeply tied to the quality of your relationships. Life isn't meant to be lived alone, it's meant to be shared, celebrated, and navigated with others. Every day you have the chance to strengthen your relationships. But let me be clear, great relationships don't happen by accident. They're built with intention, care, and effort. So how do you do that? How do you make sure the connections in your life are strong and meaningful? Start with communication. Be present when you talk to someone. That means putting down your phone, looking them in the eye, and truly listening to what they're saying. Listening isn't just about hearing words, it's about understanding the emotions and thoughts behind them. People can tell when you're genuinely paying attention, and that kind of presence can transform a conversation into a meaningful connection. Next, express appreciation. Don't wait for special occasions to let someone know they matter. Say thank you. Tell them what you admire about them. Show gratitude for the little things they do. Those small moments of appreciation can create a sense of warmth and trust that strengthens the bond between you. Another important part of building relationships is giving without expecting anything in return. Think about the people in your life. How can you add value to their day? It might be a kind word, a helping hand, or simply being there when they need support. Giving creates a foundation of trust and goodwill that makes relationships thrive. But it's not just about what you give, it's also about being open to receiving. Let others help you, support you, and be there for you. Relationships are a two-way street, and allowing others to contribute to your life builds mutual respect and connection. Conflict is another area where strong relationships are tested. Let's face it, disagreements are inevitable, but the way you handle them makes all the difference. Approach conflicts with empathy and a desire to understand, not just to be right. Seek solutions, not blame. And when necessary, be willing to apologize and make amends. A heartfelt apology can repair even the deepest rifts. Consistency is key. Relationships are built one interaction at a time. Make it a habit to check in with the people who matter to you. A quick message, a phone call, or a casual meetup can go a long way in showing that you care. Don't forget to celebrate together. Life is full of milestones, big and small. Whether it's a birthday, a promotion, or simply making it through a tough week, take the time to celebrate with the people you care about. Shared joy strengthens the bonds between you. And finally, remember that the most important relationship you have is with yourself. You can't give your best to others if you're not taking care of your own emotional well-being. Spend time understanding yourself, your values, your goals, and your needs. When you're grounded and confident in who you are, you're better equipped to build meaningful relationships with others. So here's my challenge for you: think about the people in your life. Who can you reach out to today? Who can you thank, encourage, or simply spend time with? Strengthening your relationships isn't about grand gestures, it's about consistent, genuine actions that show you care. Because when you invest in your relationships, you're investing in one of the richest parts of life. The people you care about will be there to celebrate your victories, support you in your struggles, and make the journey more meaningful. Strengthen your relationships, and you'll strengthen your life. Number 4, master your time management. Let's talk about time. Time is life's most precious resource. Once it's gone, you can't get it back. Yet so many people let it slip through their fingers day after day, distracted, unfocused, and overwhelmed. But here's the truth: time is the great equalizer. We all get the same 24 hours each day. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't often comes down to how they use their time. Mastering your time doesn't mean filling every minute with busyness. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what matters. Start by understanding your priorities, what truly deserves your attention. What are the activities that move you closer to your goals, build your dreams, and create a meaningful life? Once you're clear on that, managing your time becomes much simpler. The first step is planning. Every evening, take a few minutes to think about the next day. Write down your top 3 priorities. Not 10, not 20, just 3. Focus on what will have the biggest impact. This small act of preparation gives your day structure and purpose before it even begins. Next, learn to protect your time. Distractions are everywhere: emails, social media, interruptions. If you're not careful, they'll steal hours from you without you even realizing it. Create boundaries. Turn off notifications when you need to focus. Let people know when you're unavailable. Treat your time like it's valuable, because it is. Here's a tip that can change everything: tackle the hardest task first. It's called eating the frog. When you start your day by conquering the thing you're most likely to avoid, you build momentum. You feel accomplished. And that sense of progress carries you through the rest of your day. Now let's talk about saying no. This might be one of the hardest but most important skills to develop. Every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. Be selective about where you invest your time. If it doesn't align with your goals or values, it's okay to say no. Respect your time enough to choose wisely. Don't forget to take breaks. Productivity isn't about grinding nonstop. It's about working with focus and then stepping back to recharge. Even a 10-minute break can clear your mind and boost your energy. Listen to your body and give yourself the space to breathe. And let's not overlook the importance of reflection. At the end of each day, take a moment to review how you spent your time. Did you focus on what mattered? What could you improve tomorrow? This simple habit of self-awareness helps you stay on track and continually refine how you manage your time. Let me remind you, time isn't just about work, it's about balance. Make time for the things that nourish your soul, your family, your passions, your health. Life isn't just about achieving, it's about living. Mastering your time isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about being intentional with each day, making the most of the minutes you're given, and knowing that each moment spent wisely builds a life of purpose. So today I challenge you to take control of your time. Plan your day. Protect your focus. Say no to what doesn't matter. Say yes to what does. Because when you master your time, you master your life. Number 5. Expand your knowledge base. Let's dive into something truly transformative: expanding your knowledge. Knowledge is the foundation for growth, opportunity, and success. The more you know, the better equipped you are to navigate life, solve problems, and create the future you want. But here's the thing: learning doesn't stop when you finish school. In fact, real learning begins when you take responsibility for it yourself. Expanding your knowledge is about feeding your mind every single day. It's about being curious, asking questions, and seeking answers. So how do you do that? It starts with the decision to be a lifelong learner. Make learning a part of your daily routine, just like eating, exercising, or sleeping. Your mind needs nourishment too. Reading is one of the simplest and most powerful ways to expand your knowledge. You don't need hours a day, just 20 minutes with a good book can open your mind to new ideas and perspectives. Read books that challenge you, that teach you something new, that inspire you to think differently. Whether it's a biography, a self-development book, or something about your field of work, every page you turn adds to your growth. But don't stop at books. In today's world, we have endless resources at our fingertips. Podcasts, online courses, articles, and videos can all be incredible tools for learning. The key is to be intentional. Seek out content that aligns with your goals and interests, and make it a habit to engage with it regularly. Learning isn't just about consuming information, it's about applying it. When you learn something new, think about how you can use it in your life. Maybe it's a strategy for your work, a skill you've always wanted to develop, or even a new way of approaching a challenge. Knowledge becomes powerful when it's put into action. And let's not forget the value of learning from others. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who challenge you to think bigger, and who have experiences you can learn from. Ask questions, listen to their stories. You'll be amazed at how much you can gain just by being curious and open to what others have to share. Now, expanding your knowledge isn't just about facts and skills, it's also about understanding yourself. Spend time reflecting on your values, your goals, and your dreams. Self-awareness is one of the most important kinds of knowledge you can have. When you truly understand who you are and what you want, you can align your actions with your purpose. But remember, learning takes effort. It's not always easy or comfortable. Sometimes it means challenging your own beliefs, stepping out of your comfort zone, and embracing the unknown. That's where growth happens. That's where you become stronger, wiser, and more capable. Let me ask you, what's one thing you've always wanted to learn? Maybe it's a new language, a hobby, or a skill that could take your career to the next level. Whatever it is, make a commitment to start today. Take the first step, no matter how small. Every bit of knowledge you gain is a step forward. When you make learning a daily habit, you're not just expanding your knowledge, you're expanding your world. You're opening doors to opportunities, building confidence, and creating a life that's rich with possibilities. So don't settle for what you already know. Be curious. Be hungry. Expand your knowledge and watch how it transforms your life. Part full of number 6. Build emotional resilience. Let's take a moment to talk about emotional resilience, the ability to handle life's challenges with strength and grace. Because let's face it, life isn't always easy. There will be setbacks, disappointments, and moments when things don't go as planned. That's not negativity, it's reality. But here's the good news: you don't have to be defeated by those challenges. You can build the inner strength to face them, learn from them, and grow because of them. Emotional resilience starts with self-awareness. Take the time to understand your emotions, not just what you're feeling, but why. When something upsets you, ask yourself what's really going on here. Am I angry because of what happened, or is it touching on something deeper? Self-awareness is the first step to mastering your emotions instead of letting them master you. Now let's talk about perspective. Challenges can feel overwhelming in the moment, but perspective is what helps you see the bigger picture. Remind yourself that tough times are temporary. They're just a chapter in your story, not the whole book. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to become stronger? When you shift your mindset from why is this happening to me to what can I take away from this, everything changes. Another key to resilience is managing stress. Life will throw curveballs, but it's how you respond that matters. Find healthy ways to release tension, whether it's exercise, deep breathing, journaling, or talking to someone you trust. Taking care of your mind and body isn't just good for you, it makes you more equipped to handle whatever comes your way. Let's not forget the power of support. Resilience doesn't mean going it alone. Reach out to the people who care about you. Share your struggles, let them lift you up when you need it. Sometimes just knowing you're not alone can give you the strength to keep going. And here's an important one: practice gratitude. Even in the toughest times, there's always something to be thankful for. Maybe it's a kind word from a friend, a moment of peace, or simply the fact that you made it through another day. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right, and that shift can be incredibly powerful. Emotional resilience also means letting go of what you can't control. There will always be things in life that are beyond your influence: other people's actions, unexpected events, or past mistakes. Don't waste your energy fighting those battles. Instead, focus on what you can control: your attitude, your actions, and your choices. Let me tell you this: resilience isn't about never falling down. It's about getting back up every time you do. It's about knowing that no matter what happens, you have the strength to move forward. And that strength isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, one choice at a time. So today I want you to think about how you can strengthen your emotional resilience. Maybe it's taking 5 minutes to sit quietly and reflect. Maybe it's calling a friend and sharing what's on your mind. Maybe it's choosing to let go of something that's been weighing you down. Whatever it is, take that step. Because resilience isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about turning life's challenges into opportunities for growth. It's about becoming someone who can face anything with courage, wisdom, and a determination. Build your emotional resilience, and you'll build a life that no storm can shake. Number 7, practice gratitude and reflection. Let's dive into something so simple, yet so powerful: gratitude and reflection. These two habits, when practiced daily, have the ability to completely transform your life. They shift your focus, change your perspective, and help you see the opportunities in every situation, no matter how tough life might seem. But I want to be clear, this isn't about just saying thank you or writing down a few things you're grateful for every now and then. It's about developing a deep, consistent habit of gratitude and reflection that becomes a part of who you are. First, let's talk about gratitude. It's so easy to focus on what's missing in life, the things we don't have, the challenges we face, the dreams that haven't yet come true. But that focus on lack can drain your energy and cloud your vision. Gratitude, on the other hand, pulls you out of that mindset. It shifts your focus from what's not working to what is working. The simple act of acknowledging what you're thankful for can immediately lift your spirits and put you in a more positive, productive state. Start each day with gratitude. Wake up and spend just a few minutes thinking about the things you're thankful for, big or small. Maybe it's your health, your family, the roof over your head, or the opportunity to pursue your goals. When you start your day with gratitude, you set the tone for everything that follows. It's like putting on a pair of glasses that filter out negativity and help you see the good in every situation. But don't stop there. Carry that sense of gratitude with you throughout the day. As you go about your routine, take moments to appreciate the little things: the warm cup of coffee in the morning, the kindness of a colleague, the beautiful weather. The more you focus on the good things around you, the more good you'll notice. Gratitude is contagious, and the more you practice it, the more you'll start to see your life fill up with reasons to be thankful. Here's the truth: life won't always be perfect. Things will go wrong. Plans will get derailed. You'll face difficulties, setbacks, and obstacles. But when you practice gratitude, even in the hardest moments, you begin to see those challenges through a new lens. You start to appreciate the lessons they bring, the growth that comes from overcoming them, and the strength you build along the way. Gratitude doesn't ignore the tough times, it helps you find the good in them. Now let's talk about reflection. Reflection is the practice of looking back, not to dwell on mistakes or regrets, but to learn and grow. It's about pausing and taking a moment to evaluate how things went and what you can do better. Reflection is a habit of successful people because it helps them move forward with more clarity and intention. At the end of each day, take time to reflect on what you've accomplished, no matter how small the wins may seem. Think about what went well, what you learned, and how you can improve tomorrow. Maybe you handled a difficult situation better than you would have in the past, or maybe you took a small step toward your big goals. Celebrate those moments. They matter. But reflection isn't just about looking at the good, it's also about being honest with yourself. It's about recognizing where you can improve. Are you getting closer to your goals? Are you spending your time wisely? Are you living in alignment with your values? This isn't about being hard on yourself. It's about being real and looking for opportunities to grow. A powerful way to integrate both gratitude and reflection into your life is by journaling. Every evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for and reflect on your day. What went well? What did you learn? What would you do differently next time? This practice not only helps you recognize the positive, but also creates space for growth. It's an opportunity to ask yourself the tough questions and be honest about where you're at in your journey. Gratitude and reflection, when practiced consistently, create a sense of peace and balance in your life. They allow you to let go of negative emotions, refocus your mind, and step into each day with a clearer sense of purpose. They build resilience and help you stay grounded when life gets chaotic. But here's something powerful: these practices also change how you show up for others. When you cultivate gratitude in your life, it spills over into your relationships. You become more patient, understanding, and appreciative. You start to notice and acknowledge the good in others, and that, my friend, makes you a magnet for positivity and connection. So how can you make gratitude and reflection a habit in your life? Start small. In the morning, list 3 things you're grateful for. At the end of the day, take 5 minutes to reflect. Over time, it will become a part of your routine, and you'll begin to notice a shift in your mindset. Gratitude and reflection aren't just feel-good habits, they're game changers. They have the power to elevate your life, build your confidence, and help you move forward with clarity and purpose. So I challenge you today, make a commitment to practice gratitude and reflection every day. See what happens. When you do, you'll find that the more you appreciate what you have, the more you'll have to appreciate. You'll find that with reflection, you become more intentional about your future. And ultimately, you'll find that by focusing on the good, you can create a life that's truly meaningful, full of growth, and built on gratitude. Number 8, take financial responsibility seriously. Let's get real about something that touches every part of your life: financial responsibility. This isn't just about money, it's about creating freedom, stability, and opportunity. Financial responsibility means taking charge of your finances instead of letting them control you. It's a daily practice, not just something you think about once in a while. And when you take it seriously, it can change everything from how you feel when you wake up in the morning to the options you have for your future. First, start with awareness. You can't take responsibility for something if you don't fully understand it. So, take a close, honest look at your finances. Where is your money coming from? Where is it going? Write it down, line by line, and don't skip the details. Sometimes this can be uncomfortable, but it's necessary. Clarity gives you power. You can't make better choices until you see the full picture. Once you've taken stock, the next step is to create a plan. A plan for how you'll spend, save, and invest your money. This is what we call a budget, but don't let that word intimidate you. A budget is just a roadmap for your money. It tells you where you want it to go, so you're not left wondering where it disappeared to. Start with the basics: your income, your essential expenses like housing and food, and then decide how much you'll set aside for savings, debt repayment, and personal goals. Here's something important to remember: financial responsibility isn't about depriving yourself, it's about making intentional choices. If you want to treat yourself, include that in your plan, but make sure it fits into the bigger picture. The goal is to balance enjoying today with preparing for tomorrow. Saving should always be a top priority. One of the first steps toward financial responsibility is building an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and having a cushion for unexpected expenses, whether it's a car repair, medical bill, or job loss, gives you peace of mind. Even if you can only save a little at a time, start now. Small amounts add up when you're consistent. Debt is another critical area to address. If you're carrying debt, make it a priority to reduce it. Start with the highest interest debts or the ones that weigh on you the most emotionally. Create a repayment plan and stick to it. Paying off debt isn't just about freeing up money, it's about freeing up mental space and reducing stress. Imagine what it would feel like to live without the burden of debt. That freedom is worth working for. Now let's talk about growing your money. Saving is essential, but investing is how you build wealth. Learn about the basics of investing. This doesn't mean you have to become a financial expert overnight, but it does mean taking the time to understand how your money can work for you. Start small if you need to. What matters is that you start. Living within your means is another cornerstone of financial responsibility. Avoid the trap of comparing yourself to others or trying to keep up with lifestyles you can't afford. Remember, true wealth isn't about appearances, it's about security and freedom. Focus on building a life that aligns with your goals and values, not someone else's. Financial responsibility also means planning for the future. Think about where you want to be in 5, 10, or 20 years. Do you want to own a home? Start a business? Retire comfortably? Those goals won't happen by accident, they require planning and action. Set clear financial goals and break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Generosity is another part of financial responsibility. When you manage your money well, you create the ability to give back to your community, to causes you care about, or to people in need. Generosity isn't just about money, it's about using your resources to make a positive impact. Finally, keep learning. The world of finance is always changing, and staying informed helps you make better decisions. Read books, listen to podcasts, or take a course. The more you know, the more confident and capable you'll feel. Financial responsibility isn't about being perfect. It's about making consistent, intentional choices every day. It's about taking control of your money so it doesn't control you. Start small, start today, and keep moving forward. Because when you take financial responsibility seriously, you don't just change your bank account, you change your life. Number 9, develop clear personal goals. Now let's talk about something that affects every aspect of your life, your finances. Money isn't just about dollars and cents, it's about freedom, security, and the ability to live life on your terms. Yet so many people feel overwhelmed by money, either because they don't have enough or because they're not managing what they have wisely. Financial discipline isn't about being rich, it's about being responsible. It's about taking control of your money instead of letting your money control you. The first step in developing financial discipline is knowing where your money is going. If you don't track your spending, it's easy to lose sight of how much you're really using. Start simple, write down every expense, from your rent or mortgage to that coffee you grab on the way to work. Awareness is the foundation for change. When you see where your money is going, you can decide if it's aligned with your goals or if adjustments need to be made. Next, prioritize saving. Pay yourself first. Before you spend on anything else, set aside a portion of your income for savings. This isn't just about building a safety net, it's about creating a sense of stability and peace of mind. Even if it's a small amount, consistency is key. Over time, those small contributions grow into something significant. And let's talk about spending wisely. Before you buy something, ask yourself, do I need this? Will this bring lasting value to my life? It's easy to get caught up in the moment, especially with all the marketing and temptations out there. But financial discipline means thinking long term. It means delaying gratification for something greater down the road. Debt is another big one. If you're carrying debt, make a plan to pay it off. Start with the smallest balance or the one with the highest interest rate, whichever motivates you more. Debt can feel overwhelming, but step by step you can reduce it. And remember, the goal isn't just to get out of debt, it's to stay out of it by living within your means. Investing is another way to grow your financial discipline. Learn about how your money can work for you. Whether it's through stocks, real estate, or other opportunities, investing isn't just for the wealthy, it's for anyone who's willing to learn and take small, consistent steps. Start early, start small, and watch how your efforts compound over time. Budgeting is crucial. Create a plan for your income and stick to it. A budget isn't restrictive, it's empowering. It's a way to tell your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Include room for fun and enjoyment, but make sure your essentials and goals are covered first. And don't forget to build an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and having a cushion of savings can make all the difference when unexpected expenses arise. It's not about living in fear, it's about being prepared. But here's something important to remember: financial discipline isn't just about numbers, it's about mindset. It's about shifting your thinking from scarcity to abundance, from impulsiveness to intentionality. It's about realizing that every dollar you earn is a tool that can help you build the life you want. Take the time to educate yourself about money. Read books, watch videos, talk to people who manage their finances well. The more you understand, the more confident you'll feel in your decisions. So today, ask yourself, what's one step you can take toward financial discipline? Maybe it's creating a budget, starting a savings account, or reviewing your expenses. Whatever it is, start now. Because when you manage your money wisely, you create opportunities, you create choices, you create freedom. And that, my friends, is one of the greatest rewards of financial discipline. Take control of your finances and you take control of your future. Number 10, commit to daily growth. Let's talk about one of the most powerful commitments you can make: the commitment to grow every single day. Growth doesn't just happen by chance, it happens by choice. It's a deliberate effort to become better than you were yesterday. And here's the truth: no matter where you are in life, there's always room to grow. You're never too young or too old to learn something new, improve a skill, or take another step toward your full potential. Growth is the foundation of success, happiness, and fulfillment. But what does it mean to commit to daily growth? It means choosing to make learning and self-improvement a non-negotiable part of your life. It starts with your mindset. You've got to believe that you can improve, that change is possible, and that effort makes a difference. If you're not growing, you're standing still, and in a world that's constantly moving forward, standing still is as good as moving backward. Daily growth begins with self-awareness. Take a moment each day to reflect on where you are and where you want to be. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What areas of your life could use improvement? Be honest with yourself. Growth starts with acknowledging that you don't have all the answers and that there's always more to learn. Once you've identified the areas you want to work on, the next step is to take action. And let me tell you, growth doesn't have to be about making huge leaps all at once. It's about consistent, small steps that add up over time. Read a book, listen to a podcast, take a course, practice a new skill. Challenge yourself to step out of your comfort zone, even if it's just a little bit. Those small actions, repeated daily, can lead to incredible results. Invest time in learning. Read books that inspire and educate you. The knowledge you gain from others' experiences can save you years of trial and error. If you're not a reader, listen to audiobooks or watch videos. The medium doesn't matter as much as the message. The key is to feed your mind with information that stretches your thinking and opens up new possibilities. But growth isn't just about acquiring knowledge, it's about applying it. You can read all the books in the world, but if you don't put what you've learned into practice, it won't make a difference. Take what you've learned and use it. Try it out, experiment, and see what works. Growth happens when you take action, make mistakes, and learn from those mistakes. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to grow. Find mentors, coaches, or friends who challenge you to be better. Spend time with people who encourage you, push you, and hold you accountable. The people you surround yourself with have a massive impact on your growth, so choose them wisely. Set goals that stretch you. Growth comes from pushing beyond what's comfortable. Set goals that make you nervous, goals that force you to develop new skills or adopt new habits. Then break those goals down into smaller, manageable steps and work on them every day. And let's not forget about personal growth in relationships and character. Are you becoming a better friend, partner, or parent? Are you developing qualities like patience, kindness, or resilience? Growth isn't just about achieving external success, it's about becoming the best version of yourself in every area of your life. Keep track of your progress. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small they seem. Every step forward is a step in the right direction. Reflect on what you've accomplished and what you've learned along the way. This not only motivates you to keep going, but also helps you stay focused on what's working. Here's something important: don't let fear of failure hold you back. Growth requires risk. You might stumble, you might fall, but that's part of the process. Failure isn't the opposite of growth, it's a stepping stone on the path to success. Embrace it, learn from it, and keep moving forward. Commitment to growth also means being patient with yourself. Real growth takes time. It's not always easy, and it doesn't happen overnight. But every effort you make, every small improvement adds up. Trust the process and stay consistent. Lastly, stay curious. Never stop asking questions, exploring, and seeking out new experiences. Curiosity keeps you engaged with life and opens the door to endless opportunities for growth. When you commit to daily growth, you're not just improving your skills or achieving your goals, you're transforming who you are. You're building confidence, expanding your potential, and creating a life that's rich with purpose and possibility. So make that commitment today. Take one step, no matter how small, toward becoming the best version of yourself. Because the journey of growth is the journey of a lifetime, and it's one of the most rewarding journeys you'll ever take.